Oh god, that's a little choppy.
There, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. My video was like, I hit the play button and it took it a second to actually start.
Congratulations. You failed on multiple levels already.
How did I fail on multiple levels already?
Because we're recording.
Well, hi everyone, welcome back to DuckTales.
Ancient coins. So, yeah. Now we get to see
Is a nightingale a bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Though it's not really one that I would think appears in the Amazon.
We shall Google this after the video.
Yes, perhaps. And
then
maybe
again,
you can add another...
I don't think we need to check a Disney game for accuracy.
No.
Although I'm checking for... Because this is only the second level I've played. Nope.
No, but then you're getting eaten by plants, and it doesn't really matter much. So, yeah.
Well, like, I'm trying to find all the treasure, because at this point, I actually still cared. So I was trying to find secret ones like that one.
Secret ones, and then you become invincible. And waste it completely.
Yep, that's... Would you really expect anything else?
No, it's you. Oh, jeez.
I get a lot less. I stopped giving a crap about the treasure.
About halfway through, I hope?
Well, it's not so much just halfway through, so much as you see it depending on how many times I go through the level.
Uh-huh. I see.
So, the more I go through a level, the less of a shit I give about the money.
I mean, that's in general.
Yeah, well...
Let's see. An inscription of an eagle.
Yep.
So, how far ahead of you am I actually right now with that little...
2 seconds.
Okay, so it's not too bad.
No, I can just plop that and fix it.
Yeah.
There we go.
But... then all of this conversation will be for naught.
But, oh, jeez.
Seeing all that tepid approach to the spider.
Well...
and getting your shit slapped anyway.
Yeah.
And what do we have here? Oh, a coin bearing the image of the Queen's horse.
This'll help for sure.
I know this is definitely not accurate because I'm pretty sure there were no horses in the Andes.
There were horses in the northern Americas, weren't there? Like wild ones?
Yeah.
Watch me die here. Watch me die extra hard.
Yep. Because you have to turn off your jump. Because somehow your pogo stops. Oh, you still cared about the money at this point.
Well, I was just checking to see if the game saved whether or not I had gotten the money or not.
It did.
It did.
You still failed.
Well, I had to check.
These spiders are just poorly fucking designed, though. I will say that.
They look like gerbil spiders, to be 100% honest.
Well, no, that's not entirely what I meant. I meant more the situation in which they appear. And really, you could have done a little bit better with editing here, but...
Yeah, you have to understand, like, about the second or third time through, I realized that in order to get the coin on the other end of this, I could actually just go up and around.
Yeah.
And so, you'll see... I'm pretty sure you'll see that I stopped trying to go this direction except to get that first coin. And
you could have. Whatever. Just more fuel for the fire later. You're still learning the game here.
Yeah, well.
Learning slowly, but learning.
Aside from the secret level at the end of the game, this one's the hardest one that I had the most trouble with. So.
Well, you also had the lowest health.
Yeah, that too. And I was like, oh, hey, what's this thingamabobber?
You mean the thing that you dive into?
Yeah.
Repeatedly?
Yeah.
Eli, your memory span.
This was
Are
like
you jealous of goldfish?
Yeah, most of the time. Yet I can remember some of the weirdest stuff off of the top of my head, like word for word accurate.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to figure out some of this stuff, and I was like,
This is what editing is for.
yeah, but this first episode wasn't long enough for me to bother doing it.
It looks that way to me.
Well, that's because I had to tack on bits at the end. Like, this first recording of me going into it.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was like 11 minutes.
Uh-huh. But then you completely skipped the level intro, didn't you?
Yeah, skipping cinematics and stuff.
It almost sounds as if there was a tool that you could use afterwards that would assist you in
Look, the recording,
shortening the process.
The way I recorded the Amazon was a little jank from how I recorded the rest of the game.
Yeah. I can
the,
see
like
that.
The rest of the game I just recorded all straight and then edit it later. Whereas the Amazon I tried to I recorded for a while and then I stopped recording and restarted recording to pick it back up. And it was kind of the worst decision ever.
Yeah.
So this episode's not going to be the greatest, but the rest should be fine.
Well, at some point we're going to have to go through some editing classes. Both of us, because as you saw with Momodora, while I was doing better than you, it was still kind of subpar.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's one of those things where we need experience, and we just have to keep doing more things.
Yes, experience as we go. Speaking of experience, that one was painful.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly the greatest at 2D platformers. Like, I never played many of these when I was younger. You know?
Yeah, but at the same time... Oh well. There are games that you are better at than me at somewhere. Somehow, I'm sure.
You're just unsure of which ones those are?
Right. Like, you're doing when we were going through Ruby Grim Eclipse, you were doing better than me for a while.
You did die a lot more than I did.
Yeah. But I was also playing Yang.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I don't know why that changes much of anything.
She's ultra short range.
Oh, right.
And I tend to be extremely aggressive in games like that.
Right. Although they needed to balance everyone's moves out a little better in that game, I think.
Yeah, more than likely. But that's something we can explore later.
Yay! Eli, stop. I'm looking at past me and going, stop giving a shit about the money.
Eli, get good.
I know I need to get good, Zach. You don't have to remind me every day.
But yes, I do.
I keep getting text messages from him, audience. Every morning when I wake up, it just says, get good.
GITGUDSCRUB.
Oh, I can feel your pain.
Oh, I'm sure everyone can at this point. Mostly because they're watching it too.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
You did discover. You did make that choice.
And I was like, oh, hey, I can just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. But then, you whack a tree.
Well, actually, a few of those stumps, if you whack them, a gem pops up.
That I do know. But you're also on 0 lives. Which...
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I will worry about whatever the hell I want to.
Yeah, no, but I also know you're probably not going to worry about this.
No, not really. I say I worry about things, but I don't really. I'm a very blasé person.
That
In general.
That I am aware of.
Squeak. Whack the tree.
Jump the gorilla. Look for the secret.
I was gonna say spank the monkey. Ha ha ha.
That works too.
Because masturbation jokes. We are full of class here.
Well, yeah, we only the highest brow of humor for our audience.
Of course. An ancient image of a scythe.
Wouldn't it be a sickle, not a scythe?
Depends on the size, really.
Yeah, I suppose, but I mean, were ancient Incans big into wheat farming?
I don't know. I really don't. But again,
this DuckTales
we are questioning the historical accuracy of a fucking game that was not written by Don Rosa.
Correct.
Because amazingly, Don Rosa actually did a shitload of. He knew everything. He knew like
what
so much stuff. No, Carl Barks, the Carl Barks and Don Rosa, they were the writers for the DuckTales comics.
And they just got up in there.
Well, I forget whether it was Carl Barks or Rosa. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it was Barks. Actually came up with a theoretical idea for, I forget, I think it was a polyethylene of some variety back in when he was writing it that was years away from development, but it was the chemical formula for it was some advanced form of plastic about 30 years before it actually got made. I will have to go and look that up at some point.
Son of a gun, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but no, the original people who wrote this knew their fucking stuff.
Sounds
Not
amazing.
so much anymore.
Well, I don't know what the new DuckTales cartoon is like, so...
From what I've seen, it's just as blasphemous as the new Powerpuff Girls.
How much have you seen?
Just the pilot episode, but Tennant does not sound like a proper Scrooge McDuck. Just doesn't.
It doesn't have the old man voice?
No, he doesn't. He just sounds like a Scottish dude. Like a young Scottish dude. Not even a particularly tough young Scottish dude. Just... he doesn't sound like the grizzled old Scrooge McDuck that you need to have. Just... his voice is too high-pitched. And it doesn't feel right. And then Huey, Dewey, and Louie are all like, dude, we're cool! So,
as long as Scrooge tells him to shut the hell up, young people, I don't care.
It's just...
like, I didn't have Disney Channel as, like, a little kid, and by the time the cable provider had it where I lived, I was old enough that I didn't watch it.
I had them on VHS.
So I never really watched too much of DuckTales. Was Launchpad always retarded?
Yes.
Okay.
And he stayed retarded in Darkwing Duck.
Excellent.
But, he can fly any vehicle, he just can't land them.
Yeah. He can launch them, he just can't. Yeah.
Yep.
You're certain it's an important clue.
Bless me, bagpipes. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes, deal him in for a hand of poker. Poker.
Yeah.
Poker face.
You know what? You know what? I would perfectly accept Huey, Dewey, and Louie trying to be Mimi in the new DuckTales if Scrooge like had an aneurysm every single time they tried. Where he's like, oh, what do you even... No.
But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case. I really need to see more of it.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look promising to me.
We'll take a look.
Mango Cap Quack. Physics.
Alright. Now my favorite bit of this level that I figured out was in this part.
You can just hug the helicopter and
not
say,
give
fuck
a
it.
shit. Like, I saw it, I was like, that looks like death to me. I looked down there and I was like, well, oh, this is a lovely helicopter.
No.
I already made 500 grand today. I'm not that greedy. You know what I mean?
Then you're not Scrooge McDuck. But then you jump off here.
And then I was like, nah. Not gonna mess with that.
Because you're a coward.
Damn right. Cowards.
Dirty coward.
The coward's
But
way
you're
out
not
is
like
the only
Daffy
way.
Duck. You're not a greedy coward.
It's the only way out.
Pretty sure it was Launchpad that flew you there. But you're the one who found it? Okay, Scrooge.
Well, he says I couldn't have done it without you. To be fair, he found the coins and figured out the puzzle.
Yeah, but he's also an old fogey.
He's also an old fogey who's greedy as hell.
True. And you're back to your greedy ways.
Well, I mean, like, it's not that I don't care. Like, if there's a chest and it's not... Like, I'll go for stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But if I'm, like, sure that I'll be fine going for it.
Perhaps. But there's nothing else here.
Yeah.
So you lose 3 lives early on, and then this happens. Where you actually, survive without taking hits for a while, and then I speak too fucking soon.
Yep. This is about the part where the cut's gonna happen, by the way.
Yep. Because you get your shit slapped.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you have done this earlier?
I don't know. Also don't know why I black screened it so much.
I don't know either.
Did
I
something
feel
mess up?
compelled to whisper.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah,
so
that was...
Oh.
Oh. Yep. This segment is brought to you in part by the magical fact that Discord chat somehow gets picked up by my recording software. So please enjoy this section where I'm sure Zach is making fun of me as I am typing this. To be fair, it is my own damn fault. So yes, I will admit to this. And I don't know why you suddenly sound like a cut rate donkey.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But this is my impersonation of you.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
get
a cut
rid
rate
of,
donkey.
So prepare for the dramatic music for the next few minutes, everybody. So while I was recording this, I just happened to be talking with one of my FC members on Discord. And
FC meaning Free Company, which is the guild of Final Fantasy XIV, for those of you who do not know that we play that.
Right.
Brunhilde server.
Yep. And so the game picked up on him talking, but not me. So it sounds like a guy explaining the mechanics of the game Smite for about half an hour. While nobody talks back to him, but he still answers questions.
Oh,
so,
And who was this? Was this
I think it was
Trent?
It was either Trent or Dr. Petterfill. I can't remember.
Yes, because that's a wonderful name to just drop in the middle of a recording.
Well, we're not the ones who gave him the name, to be fair.
So
Neither was
So
he.
to clarify, so that it isn't assumed that we are hanging out with Milo or anything like that, the guy's name is Phil Doye, or Yee.
Yeah.
Forget.
That's his name
which
in
it
the
is.
game, and our FC leader's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, but he's the kind of jerk that we are.
Yeah.
Which is, lovable. And
Yeah,
you got slapped on the head.
Yeah, I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying, like, we have a rule in our FC, and that's about
Yeah.
it. But,
You're just... You got yourself a shovel that you should really just leave back in Shovel Knight right now, because you're digging yourself deeper and deeper with each of these
I'm just
little...
being honest.
Yeah, but sometimes you can be honest, but not say anything.
And then die.
Yes, you deserve that for just going way too far sometimes.
Well, what did I do exactly? Besides explain one of the main rules of our FC.
Because it gets to a point where sometimes you know how you think before you speak. Sometimes you just need to stop at that point. But because that's kind of a given in a lot of situations.
Well, unfortunately, we inhabit the internet, and some people need to be told that.
And then I have to go on just berating you for 2 full minutes.
It was a minute and a half at the most.
Whatever. Because you just cannot remove foot from mouth.
Disney Channel games that bring out the best in all of us.
Disney Channel games. This isn't the Disney Channel. This is Disney, but it's not the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Even though it was on there, but it was Disney. Anyway, words. And you know what?
Have you ever seen the do you remember those old, like, in between Disney Channel, like, TV show things where the stars of the shows would, like, make the ears with the wand?
Yeah.
Somebody actually went back and traced what they drew with the wands. And none of them could actually draw the ears in midair.
Well,
it's like a gross bunch of squiggles.
Of course. But with the magic of editing, which is something you should have perfected.
Something that I should have perfected?
Yeah. Should have worked on. Oh.
Look, I'm gonna die in this version of the boss fight. I cut it again.
Yep.
This game kills me a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not very good.
There's a lot of things you're not very good at.
Yeah,
like transitions. But at least this time you made it here, only to show yourself immediately dying.
Well, I actually had lives this time, so it's fine.
Yes.
And
which proves that you can do stuff in this game. Just requires you to, cut your view.
Yeah.
Oh. But then the giant statue.
Pay no attention to the audio cutting in the background every now and then. I didn't feel like blanking out the audio for this entire section. So only when somebody's actually talking does it do that.
Yes, congratulations. Wow, that one was just special. Were you trying to bend over there? Just let him run straight up the butt against the wall.
I hate that move so much.
Well, because it throws off your timing.
Yeah. Some of these jumps I cut real close.
Butt clenchers.
Yeah.
That's what we call those.
Because I'm pretty sure those stones crushing me would probably be insta-kills.
Yes, they are.
But, yeah. I started getting the time into this guy pretty...
Yeah.
Although I hate how long that lasts.
But then that happens.
Yeah. Like, that move of his is what throws me off the worst.
Oh, well.
What can you do?
Get good?
I feel like I did.
Get gooder?
Yeah, get goodish.
Yes.
I'll use that term for this game because this... Wow, this was the level, aside from the one I'm still trying to record now, that gave me the most trouble.
Yes.
Like, and I do have significantly less amounts of trouble in subsequent levels.
Yes.
Like...
Ducks.
It does take me, like... It did take me a couple of tries to get this boss right.
Yeah, I can tell.
But
We've seen them all.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
There was one instance, I'm not sure if it was on this one. No, it was a different boss. Where I got to the last hit on the boss and realized I had forgotten to hit the recording button. So I immediately quit game and had to do the whole level over again.
Well, at least you got practice for it.
Yeah. So when you see me completely and utterly destroy Glomgold later, it was the second time I fought him. It was the second time I fought him, not the first time.
But you learned your patterns. Da 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 da. Crush the ceiling.
Doop-a-doo.
Crush the wall.
Crush the floor.
Crush the duck.
Yeah.
Crush the other wall. Whee! More patterns every day.
I think this is the last cycle of this boss.
I believe so as well.
Whoop. Yeah, it took me forever to figure out what he was saying when he says, I didn't get to be #1 by back in Dune. Like,
yes,
I didn't know. It sounded,
Scottish.
yeah, no, it sounded like he was saying Dune. And I was like, backing Dune, and then I was like, oh, he's saying down. How did he get that in the temple?
Because he's fucking Launchpad. He can fly it anywhere. He just can't land the things.
Right.
I told you this already.
I know, but...
Get us out of here, Launchpad.
But yeah, that was the Amazon. Fuck that level.
Yes, all 28 and a half minutes of it that you could have cut down by at least 10.
What's the meaning of this?
Sorry.
Outsider, our prophecies
I'll be better at editing later.
Our prophecies have long foretold that our ancient city would one day be returned to us.
Is it racist that all these guys look the same?
You mean you're not
That's... I'm pretty sure that's how they looked in the comic.
So is that
But-
racist, or...
I mean, technically it's species, because they're all dogs?
Yeah, then again, most of the ducks in this universe look friggin' the same.
Yeah,
Launchpad's like a
mean-
pelican, isn't he?
I think so. Even though he's named McQuack, which I don't think pelicans quack.
After all, it was just the old king's back scratcher.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you missed something.
What did I
Someone
miss?
coughed in Discord.
Damn it. Sorry. I'm not perfect, Zach. You knew this when you signed me on.
But I'll get you better.
I know.
It's fine.
I just... Okay.
We'll get you better.
I'll have some more editing practice tomorrow anyway, so it's fine.
Yes.
I'll have another couple of episodes ready by tomorrow to record. The Scepter of the Incan King.
Something special about this treasure.
Looks like an old back scratcher to us.
Yeah.
What a bunch of little shits.
But they're accurate.
No, they are. That's the joke. But, so I decided... I did it! Yay, time to go jump into the money pool.
Dun, 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 dun. Whee!
No.
It's nice that they, put all this in there.
Yep. And that's the end.
Yep.
Good night.
Oh, wait,
folks.
the,
I'm pretty sure good night, folks, is all we need at this point.
Oh yeah, I just put this little bit at the end where I turned on the hard pogo for about 3 seconds and then immediately turned it back off.
Yep. Because the hard pogo is how it was in the original game.
And I said, fuck that.
And thank you. Good night, folks.
Good night.